Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Rybkodiak. Your favorite chat is here, coming to you live from Poland, like always. And on this video, we're gonna talk about how to deal with hate and criticism, because this is arguably one of the most common questions I get on my channel. Martin, my parents are not supporting me. This guy's hating on me. My girlfriend is being toxic to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here I am, because I've certainly dealt with this for quite a while now. I've been on my self-improvement journey for 7 years now, and I've been doing this channel for 7 months, and I've caught a good amount of heat on my channel. You know, people have made hit pieces about me, and honestly, it doesn't bother me at all, because I know I'm doing something right with my life. And this is going to be the very first lesson that y'all need to understand. When people start talking about you, understand this: you're doing something good with your life. Because most people on this planet, and I'm not trying to offend anyone here. I'm not trying to talk trash about people who choose to live an average life. That's not it. But most people on this planet will never achieve anything. You know, they're gonna watch most men today. They're gonna watch Pornhub every single day. They're gonna play video games all day. They're gonna do some Netflix and chill every now and then, and they're never going to work out. They're never going to set out to do anything exceptional in life. They're never going to learn anything new, and they're never really going to achieve their wildest dreams. And so when they see especially when they see a young guy or a young girl who's out to do big things in life, they will hate you. A lot of them. A lot of people will just straight up hate you. And they will have some kind of resentment towards you. Why? Well, let me tell you why. Because you remind them of who they could be. Because a lot of people have given up today. A lot of people had some dreams in the past, but they never made the first step. Or they started their journey, but they stopped at some point because it got too hard. You know, they didn't have the money, the energy. It wasn't really going their way, okay? So they had to quit. They've surrendered a long, long time ago. So then, when they see a young gun like you, who has all the potential in the world, they're going to throw that and unleash all that negativity onto you. And it's contagious. It's one of the worst things that can happen to you. So if you have any people in your family who are like that, just cut them out. You know, they're toxic. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. And I know it can be really difficult to deal with, especially if it comes from your family members, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, okay, your coworkers, or if it comes from somebody that you really respect. But at the same time, realize this: you only have one life. So just fuck them. Fuck whatever the fuck they think. It is your life. And you can do whatever you want. And this right now, this time in 2025, this is arguably the best time to be alive. We have so many opportunities. We have access to so much technology. We can literally reach any person on the planet. The fact that I have a lot of you guys who are subscribing to me, a lot of y'all are from Canada, from Los Angeles, California, Florida. Like, you guys are such badasses. I love you guys. We have some chads from Poland, Russia, Norway, Germany, the UK, Australia. I mean, I can't name all the countries. But you guys are amazing. And you're doing something good with your life, because you're listening to something that can actually impact you in a positive direction. Whereas most people today, they're just going to blindly consume all this content. They're just going to blindly watch TV all day. They're going to trust the news, right? CNBC, Fox News, BBC. And they're going to think that's the reality, which is not the case. They're programming you. That's actually what's happening with the world. The world is very, very divided today. We have a very small subset of people who want to become something. These are not the pussies of the world. These are the people who actually want something in life. These are the people who are willing to work hard, they're willing to put in the work, they're willing to sacrifice, they're willing to learn and educate themselves. They're willing to go through all the pain and fail and persist, and they will eventually succeed. But most motherfuckers today, all these crybabies, all these whiny ass, why me type of people, they will always lose. And they will keep losing. You know? We need winners and losers on this planet. It's always been that way. And again, I'm not trying to throw any kind of shame on the average person here because we need them. You know, and if you're someone who's watching this and you have a normal 9-to-5 job and you're happy with it, kudos to you. I'm not shaming you for it. But some people are just wired differently. Some people are just meant to achieve extraordinary things. So, we're all different. And I know it can be difficult to deal with, but that's just life. You know, that's why I always use this metaphor. Just imagine you're walking through the street, okay, and you have all these little dogs that are barking at you. That's most people. Most people are like these little dogs. They just bark all day, and they don't do shit. That's the vast majority of people today, especially men. Like men today, they're such pussies. They're so weak. They're these little bitch-ass victims of life, and they will never get ahead. Which is why you need to find your tribe. You need to find the people who will actually support your dreams, and people who are aligned with your vision, which is not easy. This is one of the most difficult things to do, because we're talking about a very, very small percentage of people here. It is a very small percentage. So, the bottom line is, stop listening to all these losers, for real. Especially on Reddit, or, I mean, for instance, on my channel, I do read the comments. I try to respond to every single comment, because I value my community. I really like talking to you people. But sometimes, I just don't want to listen to them, or I don't want to read through them, because they're so negative, and it's just poison for your brain, really. But I do it from time to time, because I respect you guys. I appreciate all the time that you guys put into my channel, especially if you comment something nice or you share your story. I love it. I appreciate every single one of you. And I have haters, but it doesn't bother me. Okay, it's just part of life. People make hit pieces of Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, they always compare him with Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo is a big, big inspiration of mine. He's arguably the greatest athlete to ever live. And dude, people make fan pages of him where they just talk shit about him all the time. Like, think about what kind of loser does that. They make hate pages where they criticize Cristiano all day. They do the same thing with Brad Pitt, with Donald Trump. And do you really think I give a damn about what people say about me? No. It doesn't impact me. It doesn't really change me at all, because your reality is your reality. I'm me, and you're you. And my good mentor said this quote to me one time. He's a really big businessman. He told me, he said to me, Martin, you will never see a hater who's doing better than you. And that's spot on. Yes, it happens with some really, really rare exceptions, especially if you're competing in business or if you're just about to surpass them. Yes, it might happen. But generally speaking, it is not true. And I know a good amount of successful people in my own life. And the thing that I found with all of them, when I say successful, I'm talking about really, really successful people. People who make a lot of money. And people who are successful across the board. People who have a good relationship life, they have a lot of money, they're healthy, they're happy. This is the common thing that I've found with all of them. They don't hate. They're always super nice, they're always very kind, very caring. They're always giving me food for some reason, even though I never ask for anything, you know, because I don't want to be that guy. Whenever I'm talking to someone, especially if it's someone that I respect, and I get invited, I never really want anything from them, but they're always super nice. They have all this caring, and I appreciate it with all of them. But it's actually the people. It's actually people who are at the bottom that hate the most. People who've never really achieved anything, and now They're dealing with this existential crisis. They're 30, 40, 50, with no kids. They have a 9-to-5 job that they hate. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They drive a shitty car. They don't have a nice whip. They can't even get a girlfriend. They haven't, they can't get laid. They haven't had sex in 6 years. Yeah. And now they're hating on you. And they probably live in their mom's basement. That's usually the avatar of the person who's going to hate on you online. So, ask yourself this question. Should I really should I really listen to someone like that? No. You should absolutely never listen to someone like that. Live your life, have some goals, and chase your vision. Make something out of yourself. And I know a lot of people say, oh, chasing success is evil. It's egoistical. Fuck you. No. It is one of the most noble things you can do, because you're setting an example for others. You're showing them what's possible. You're being a living proof of what's possible. Okay? So there is nothing wrong with that. I know that there's a lot of people who try to demonize success, especially material things, but give them the big finger. Give them the middle finger. You don't need them. Because I'm sick and tired of reading these sob stories online of people who've never made it, and they're like, this is not for me. They're trying to virtue signal to the world that, this is not important, I don't need this. But they're really just justifying they're really just justifying for their shitty life. That's what's happening. And now they're trying to project that insecurity onto you. And that shitty life, that shitty existence onto you. So never listen to them. Never. Have dreams, have some big fucking goals, and go for it. I believe in you guys. Okay? Be the living example. Become the person that you always wanted. And give them to the world. It's the most noble thing you can do. And all these pussies online who want to say it's wrong, it's evil, or they want to shame you for going after something in life, don't listen to them. Because they will stay in the exact same spot in 10 years. Still living in their mom's basement. Eating some KFC, watching, jerking off to Pornhub, and driving some shitty car every single day. And I don't think you would want their miserable existence anyway. So, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I wish you guys a beautiful Giga Chad day. Stay strong.